Hello and welcome back. This is Satisfactory. This is episode 9. Today we're going to be working on coal power. This time, I swear to you, I am going to skip more. The last videos have been really long, so I'm going to see if I can make it at least under an hour. That's maybe my goal, but I don't know if I can. So, yeah, let's get on with it. So, actually, I had to take down my 7th video and re-upload it because apparently it was the same as my 6th video. So, yeah. Let's get on with it.
Hello once again, all my fellow workers out there. Welcome back to another episode of How to Satisfactory. You know what? It is an absolutely beautiful day here on our fixed designated sector. An absolutely beautiful day indeed. Because today is the last day that we had to deal with biomass. That's right. No more running around looking for leaves and wood and then having to take it over there and change it into biomass, which would then change the biomass into biofuel, and then take the biofuel around to 9 or 10 or 11 or however many generators you have just to keep the lights on and keep the power working and keep the machines working. No, we are going to be completely done with that today because we are moving on to that big, beautiful nature's black rock known as coal. A material that will blot out the skies with smoke and make it hard to breathe and possibly destroy this world, but will be a completely automated process for keeping the lights on. So that is the plan. But in order to do that, we're going to need rotors. We're going to need lots and lots of rotors for a few things today. And we're not making enough screws and iron rods in order to keep up with the rotors. And what rotors we are making are going down here to the very end to make smart plates. So, smart plates. Let's talk about that for a second. We don't really need them right now at this moment. I mean, sure, yeah, we need another 500 to get to phase 2, but that's really the only thing we need them for, and we can hold off on phase 2 and possibly get these things done in no time once we make this factory a bit more efficient. So, I say, let's turn the smart plate machine off. Beak. Like that. Alright, and then we're going to go down here to this splitter, because this is the splitter where rotors are going to. We're going to go over here and we'll say, none. None. Absolutely zilch. Don't send any more rotors to this machine. Even though it's powered off, it will still send them over there until the line gets backed up. So we're not going to deal with that. We're going to do the same thing over here on this machine too. We're going to go over here. We're going to turn it off. Bink. Like that. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to change this left one over to none. Like so. All right. Now, from now on, every rotor that we make, which isn't many, is going to come down the line, go on down, back up into storage. Because we're going to need quite a few of these things for what we have on plan today. Alright, so waiting on these rotors is going to be a bit of a slow process. We are going to need about 120 or so of them. And at the rate that we are making them, we're looking at about 15 to 20 minutes at least before we get that many. So while we're just sitting here, let me at least do this. First of all, I want to apologize because I've gotten a few comments on my videos about me standing in one place and kind of jumping. And I didn't really realize that that was an issue until some of you guys pointed it out to me about motion sickness and stuff like that. So again, I apologize about that. It was not my intention to annoy you. It was just, it's a habit of mine. When I'm sitting thinking about something or sitting still, I have a tendency to keep my hands busy by hitting the buttons. So I am going to try my best to not do that anymore. I can't make any promises because it is a habit and it's going to be a hard habit to break, but I will do my best. Alright, so now that I got the apology out of the way, rather than just sitting around twiddling our thumbs, let's do something educational. First of all, make sure that your health is all the way filled, because we're going to do a little bit of exploration and we don't want to die while we're out there. We're not going far though, but just to be on the safe side, it's always good to make sure your health is good. Second of all, make sure you got plenty of cable and wire and concrete because we are going to be making some power cables as we travel. Once you've got that in your inventory, let's head over to where our copper mine is over there. Alright, and here at the copper mine, we should have an extra power pole somewhere that we can kind of link off of, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So go ahead and hit number 2 or whatever your power cable is, attached to the power pole, and then just kind of run it over this way to right about there. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over towards these trees and that hill right there. Also, as we're traveling over here, if you come upon a deposit of a material that we haven't found yet, or something that you might need, such as quartz, or what we have here, which is sulfur, then you might want to go ahead and pick that up, as well as any leaves and stuff, because, I mean, we haven't got the coal built yet. We are still going to need to supply some power to that. So, yeah. So, I personally have not yet found any sulfur in my world, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this here real quick. Alright, so there we go. Got that in my inventory now, and being as that is the very first time I have found any sulfur, I just got a message from Ada, kind of explaining a little bit about it, and a little bit more info about sulfur. It is something new that is added into our research tree in the MAM, so we can kind of work from that now. We're probably going to need a little bit more than what I just picked up, though. But while you're out kind of exploring the area here, if you happen upon sulfur and it's your first time finding it, then you're going to get that message as well. And this is just kind of for your info later on. Alright, so let's head up this way. Make sure you are attaching your cable up here while we travel. Alright, and then once you top over this second kind of little small hill here, you are going to see this big yellow thing down here. And that is a crash site. So first of all, right now mine is being guarded by one of these spitters, so I got to take care of him real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, got him out of our way. Alright, so let's talk about the crash sites while we have some time right now. So, occasionally, in your explorations, you are going to come across something like this. Now, it is possible that you might only see what resembles the cockpit of a transport ship, or something like this. And you may not actually see the yellow container at first. But if you see one of these, most likely, there is one of these somewhere near it. It could be up, it could be down, it could be anywhere near it. But, yeah. Alright, so, you're also going to find little things around it. In my particular case, I have some motors here. That's new. We have some wire. We have some reinforced plates. Some more wire over here. If you're lucky, maybe you'll find some rotors. I didn't, though. Did find lots of motors, though, so those could come in handy later. Or, since we don't actually need any of that things right now, we could just go ahead and throw that into one of our boxes and let it become tickets for, coupons for our coupon machine. Alright, now, if we walk up to the pod here, it's going to say, press E to open your drop pod. So let's do that. You're going to be greeted with this little screen right here and a big red kind of lever. Now, if you try to pull it, it's not going to let you. And the reason why is if you look over here to the left, it's going to tell you that repairs are needed. And then it's going to tell you exactly what it needs. In this particular case, this one is the battery is broken and it needs 40 megawatts of power. Okay, and that's exactly why I had you bring these cables over here. So, if we connect that to the drop pod, then we will be able to open it. Now, as far as I know, every drop pod in the game is specific for what it needs to open it. I don't think that's random like some things are. I'm pretty sure they are all the exact same in every map. So this is why I had you bring a power cable over here. Now also, some drop pods may require more than one thing to open it. It may say it needs a certain kind of inventory piece. It may say something like, oh, I need 10 motors or 10 modular frames or something like that. And then when you put those in there, then it's going to tell you, oh, it also needs a certain amount of power. So it's always pretty much different. And yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and connect a power cable up to this. And then we walk over to it, and then we can open it. Now, if you're Brad Pitt, you are probably wondering, what's in the box? Well, it is this thing right here. A hard drive containing fix-it data. And what do we do with a hard drive, you may ask yourself? And the answer to that question is this. This is exactly what you do with a hard drive. You take it to the MAM, you drop it in the hard drive slot, and then 10 minutes later, you will get a choice of 3 different alternate recipes for creating something. Now, the recipes are always random. You never know what you're going to get. If you want to kind of trick the system, you can save your game right before you put the hard drive in. And then if you don't get the recipe that you're looking for, you can just reload the game and do it again. But it is going to take another 10 minutes because you have to wait 10 minutes for the hard drive to scan and get the data off of it. Alright, at this point you can delete our cables and poles that we built up here, and let's head back over to our hub. Alright, and over here at the hub, we can just walk up to the MAM, and then the first thing you see up here in our tree is hard drive. Now, all we have to do is click that, and if you have a hard drive in your inventory, you will see it right here. It will say one of how many you have, and you just hit the red button right here. It says scan hard drive. Now, like I said, it's going to take about 10 minutes for this to scan, and then once it's finished, you'll get a message pop up in one of your corners, left-hand corner, I believe, and it's going to tell you that it's finished scanning, and then you can come back here to the MAM, and then you will see the options for what 3 things you are given at that time. If you happen to get a recipe for cast screws, which allows you to make screws directly from iron ingots instead of having to make the rods to make the screws first, you want that recipe. That is the best early game recipe to get. If you can get that like first recipe, that's fantastic, and you definitely lucked out. One more thing I can tell you about the hard drives is there are only a certain amount of them, but you can pretty much get just about every recipe. So if you happen to see a recipe out of your choices and you're like, well, I like this recipe better, but this recipe is also good, don't worry, you will most likely see it again. Now, there are already tons of videos on YouTube about the best alternate recipes, the worst alternate recipes, etc., etc. If you would like me to create a video myself of what I believe is the best recipes and stuff for maybe early game or late game or anything like that, or just best recipes in general, let me know in the comments down below. I will be happy to do it if that's something that you guys are interested in, because I know everyone has their own opinions. So if you're interested in my opinion on it, I'll be happy to give it. Alright, so I'm up here at my rotors, and let's see how many we have right now. We have 134. You know what? I think that will actually do quite well. Let's go ahead and take all of them. And then we're going to come down here to the terminal. We're going to go into that. We're going to go to Tier 3. And the very first thing in Tier 3 is coal power. This is what we have been waiting for the entire game. This finally gets us off of that dreaded biomass and having to go around and run around and do all that stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on that. And here's what we're going to need. We are going to need 300 cable, 50 rotors, and 150 reinforced plates. If you don't have the 300 cable or 150 reinforced plates in your inventory, just go grab them. You should have it in your storage boxes. Select the milestone, and we are going to just go ahead and pop these in here by holding down Control and clicking the items. There we go. And you are greeted once again with the big red button. Alright, so go ahead and smack that button just like you would smack the subscribe button on my channel. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yo, I totally am going to do that. Yes, smack that red button down at the bottom for subscribe so you are never miss one of my videos. Alright, now that I've got the self-promotion out of the way, let's take a look at what we just unlocked. Let's head into our build menu. And under power, you will see we have the coal generators. This is going to be the main component that is going to be making our power from now on. We also have down here, if we go into production, we have something else down here called water extractor. Now, the water extractor is exactly what it says it is. It extracts water such as from a pond, a lake, the ocean, something like that. It feeds the coal generator. So a coal generator needs 2 things. A, it needs coal. Again, pretty self-explanatory. B, it needs water. The way a coal generator works, if you're not in the know of that, is that he uses the coal to make heat. The heat then boils the water to create steam. The steam is what produces the electricity. So technically, we're about to go steampunk. Some other things that we just unlocked are under logistics, and that is pipes. Pipes let us run the water or other liquids that we're going to be working with later on into things. You're going to get pipeline junction crosses, a pipeline pump. The pump is used if you are sending any kind of liquid through the pipe upward. Then you will probably need a pump depending on how far you're trying to send it upwards. We also got pipeline supports. This basically just lets us, it works the same way as conveyor belt supports. You can just pop those down wherever you want and then connect your pipelines to them. Alright, so at this point we are almost ready to venture out and start the construction of our coal power plant, but let's go ahead and grab a couple more things. Let's head into the store here and let's go to attachments. Now, I highly recommend grabbing the conveyor wall mounts right here, which is going to cost us 2 tickets. Go ahead and purchase that. Another couple of things you could probably grab here in the shop. I don't really necessarily say you're going to need them for the way that I'm going to build the power plant, but you may differ from how I do it and may want to kind of go your own route. In that case, you can always check out the floor holes for pipes and the pipeline wall attachments. Once you've added whatever you want to your shopping cart, go up here and let's check out. I'm going to go ahead and hit buy all for a total of 5 coupons there. And just to get an idea to make sure we have everything we need to build this, because we are going to be traveling just a little bit here, let's go ahead and go into our build menu. Go under power first, coal generators. Now we're going to build about 4 coal generators. Each of these coal generators has the ability to process 75 megawatts of power. 4 of these is going to be 300. So I'm just going to add 4 of these to my to-do list, just like that. Under production, we are going to need 2 water extractors. And back up here under power, you may want to add enough to make a few biomass burners. Don't need many of them, just enough to kind of get things going over there. Rather than run power from here all the way to where we got to go, we can just take some biomass burners over there, build those, and that would be a lot easier. A few other things that we're going to need that are not in our to-do list is lots of concrete and lots of copper sheeting, because the pipes actually use copper sheeting. I'd also probably recommend go ahead and grabbing about a stack of each of the other items too. You never know really what you're going to need. Also, before we head out, I just got the notification that our research is done, so I can actually show you guys this real quick before we do anything else. So we go into the map, and this is what your analysis is going to look like once you scan the hard drive. These are our 3 choices right now to choose from. We can make copper rotors. So this actually doesn't seem too bad. We can make 3 rotors from 52 screws and 6 copper sheets. Now, at first, this may seem pretty good because we can cut out the rods, but 52 screws is kind of a lot. So we can actually kind of judge this here. To make one, it would require 25 screws normally. So that's not a bad recipe. I don't know. Our other recipe here is iron alloy ingots. This basically lets you make iron ingots, but instead you use 2 different things here. You are going to be using copper and iron in order to just make iron ingots. So you will get more ingots out of that, but at the cost of using both materials for it. And we also have fused quick wire over here, which is using quick wire and copper ingots, we can make more quick wire. I would say this is probably the worst choice that I personally got here, because we already can make tons of quick wire and we don't really need that much quick wire. So I would say this isn't probably the best choice. I'm actually going to go ahead and choose the copper rotors. It seems like out of these 3 to be the best option, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And one more last note about the alternate recipes is that the alternate recipes can only be made in a machine. The alternate recipes cannot be chosen when you are crafting things from a bench. But the object of this game is to not craft things from a bench. It's to automate as much as we possibly can. And like the good fix-it and
We've been recording for like 18 minutes. So after the hard drive is done, we're gonna hope for cast iron screws or copper rotors like he got. And if we get one of those, that'd be a really nice game, please. I'm probably gonna skip to when we get to the place that has the coal and the water. Just because, actually, fun fact, first time I played this, didn't use a guide. I actually found that place, and I tried to build a coal power plant, as you might imagine. I failed because I tried to get it all the way back to my base. So it's like honestly, I wish I could put something on here so I know what each item is. There's only 2 items, but can I actually? Technically, yes, I could. but nothing actually goes out on it. So it's honestly, I don't think it's worth it. But hey, we're just waiting for like, at least like 100 logos. To-do list. We have enough. Wait, we don't have even enough iron rods and iron plates. Honestly, I don't know if I need anything else. So I got an extra stack of cable. And when we need to, I can always get that. I don't think I'm gonna need air limiters, but I'm gonna bring I'm actually gonna put this away. I think this game save is technically before it, so it might have not loaded it. But it's an autosave. I hope it's different, but it might not be. Oh, it could be depressing. Honestly, just depressing. Please be different. Nah, it's the same. Cheap silica could be good though. I'll go with cheap silica because then I feel like going way back, but that does kind of piss me off a little bit. Especially because I don't feel like going back 10 minutes, so we're gonna go and build the coal part of every. Yeah, go build the coal part of everything, and see you guys in. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm just getting some water so we can finish up the coal plant. I did skip a lot of it, but we got this half done, and we have to do this, and then start with everything else. So by starting with everything else, we're gonna have to build two more of these on the exact opposite side, and then bring a pipe up in the exact same spot, bring it all the way up here, bring it on the side, do pretty much everything we did over here, all that. But we need more rotors to build the pump, so that's what we're doing right now. I'll be back after these rotors are done. So I thought I would record this. So I found a little cave behind the waterfall near the core, and it has a disc, a couple big, like a yellow power slug. And I was thinking there'd be like salmon or purple power slug, but I don't think so. So we're just gonna head back. I think that's all that was in here. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. But other than that, we all pretty close. I think we just have to go back to the base, and I have to get coal. I was actually only coming over here for iron, but then I saw the cave, so it was like, win-win. So out here is right here. That was literally all this little short piece of it. Okay. I might actually be more back. I don't care that much. So whatever. But yeah. So basically we got that thing powered up, except the other half of it. And we just need some iron or some more iron. That'd be helpful because we need to make more reinforced iron plates. Because we have to build another miner and I need stuff to make the, what do they call it? Like the treadmills? Conveyor belts. I mean, not treadmills. 150 should be good. Let's go. Oh, I fell. We'll build ups. I don't think this guy drops anything. Like, I've killed one before. Because he was stuck in my base. I don't know if it was on camera. What? But still, bro. And I can't see it all. And I can't see it all. And I can't see it all. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, bow, bow, bow. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. No, 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 no. Wiggle. Now, my dog is right next to me. He's a very cute dog. Very cute. Yes, you are very cute. We got like a view. It's okay. So, once this gets finished, we'll be hitting his lap. This hit my laptop. Not on purpose, but I hit my. Oh my god, has it been crafting? The heck? Oh, we have it. It's not so bad. Not so bad. It's not so bad. We know. I can't see it all. It's all be back. It'll all be back. It'll all be back. And it's all back. And it's our time. With so not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. No, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Na, na, na. Do you say, do you slim? Do you Eminem? Do you slim? I'm gonna miss you. Cause I just jumped off a bridge, yeah. Is it, I named my daughter Bahani. I just jumped off of a bridge and I drove it off there cause I'm a little wasted. I don't know what racism has to do with it. Sorry if I hear my dog barking. Hmm. Honestly, yeah, the microphone away on my computer is better, I think, than my headphones. Uh, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Ah! Sorry, my dog is walking. It's not that bad. Oh my god, stop that. Honestly, I should have bought more reinforced plates. I should have thought about this. Did my game really just crash? What? I want to close my Satisfactory. Oh, I just gotta reopen Satisfactory. Always literally broken. Like, for sometimes if I unplug and replug my headphone in, like, if my headphones in, it like freaking close. Oh, do I have to close it from Steam? Okay, there we go. If you want to know why it's black, I just had to close my Satisfactory and I'm reopening it now. So there you go. What? My dog? What are you crying? How do you like it if I do that to your face? Yeah, you don't like it. Not one bit. Okay. See, stop it. You get me? I said stop. Just stop. Stop. I said stop it. Stop it. Baby suck do 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 do. Baby suck do 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 do. Daddy suck do 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 do. Mommy suck do 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 do. Sister suck do 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 do. Grandpa suck do 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 do. Grandma suck do 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 do. I'm not singing any more of that. Cringe. I don't even know why I'm singing in the first place. Let's go. Okay, so we're actually gonna need to do something. I caught a little thing. We just strap this power line to this power line. And we can shove this one down here and just straight up disconnect this. Heck, we can get rid of this. And the power's still going. Good. So we're gonna have to get up with production and get a miner. Now if we come over here, we got a little cool thing here. Whoa. Stop it, dog. My dog is scratching me. And now he's licking my foot. Nico, you so weird. Boom. That is literally as far as I can go. I don't even know how much more I'm gonna need. No, I'm gonna actually, real quick, go and do this. So what I was doing with the pipes is I was using a blue slots because water was going through them. So I haven't done that on these ones yet, so thought I would. Because, you know, I also attached it to the actual water thing. So let me do that. Yeah. Just go stop stretching. Oop, I can get some. Me just trying to figure out how to get more iron pods. Let's say I'm gonna need at least another 26. Ugh. Mm. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Whoa. What for?
I can't. Oh my god! I killed Kitty! You bastard! I can't.
You want to see
You're
something
looking
that'll
at your
blow your
swords?
mind? Oh! Doctors hate this one simple trick. It's almost as if that was just a facial expression. I'm upset people are dumb enough to fall for this stuff. Now look, there's an attractive woman in scrubs in the corner, so it's gotta be real. You want to see something that'll blow your mind?
So this is my girlfriend, Kayla.
Hi?
She's going to draw a character on the wall. I have 30 seconds to guess what that character is. Otherwise, I have to give her 100,000 Robux. Okay, this looks like Caillou. Looks like Caillou. Is it me? Is it a bald version of me? Could be a planet. Is it a planet? Pluto, Uranus? Okay, I don't know if that's hair or is that rice, noodles, pot of rice, pot of noodles. Looks like some sort of mask over the face. Could be Naruto. Is it Naruto? Goku from Dragon Ball Z, maybe? Bro, I have no idea what this is. Why does it have green eyes? Okay, so it's definitely like some sort of kid.
It's
Is
Catboy.
that bat ears? Is this Batman? Could it be Batman?
No.
Batman, Robin? Maybe this is Nightwing, Catwoman? Is it Catwoman?
It's Ted Neuer.
So this is my girlfriend, Kayla.
Hi?
She's going to draw a character.
Wherever my finger lands, I'm gonna find an artist from that country to feature on my song.
Australia. Let's go find our artist.
I started doing a little research and came across an artist named Rule who's from Australia and has an absolutely fire sound. And so I reached out, and after waiting a couple days, he sent me this.
We were only getting better, driving in a circle, a whirlpool, going round forever. But could I be so lucky nobody has loved me without all the pressure of making tiny errors? Cause we just laugh it off, still having a ball. I don't wanna go home to the rest of my life. You know nothing compares to the shattering feeling I get. Oh, I don't need no light to see you.
Wherever my finger lands, I'm gonna find an artist from that country to feature on my song.
Hey, Chris, your mom's done with the laundry. Can you help her fold?
No. Bitch, you ain't no.
No, don't do it. I bet you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Man, you're so dumb. Don't say yes. No, no. Dang, he really did it. He's so stupid. You sound stupid. What are you watching? Our wedding.
Oh, great heavens!
Once I get all the stuff for this, I can stop playing again. Okay, so now I finished this part. Now it's time to get back to the
Chrome,
base.
and then I finally opened my
Everything.
third eye. Chrome just is a
Fungus-like plant right here in front of us. So, you know what? Let's just cut this down. Put this little area here. There is going to be meters, and we
So-
will put another Mark 1 miner up here on the other code node to run the code down this way. We can also add more over here on each side, actually, by producing more water. Basically, not
And everything is
underclocking
working.
the
So
water
we should have
the
bees
water
making
extractors down here.
600.
And we would
I'm
need
correct?
at least to overclock the miner that we have, or wait until we get a Mark II miner so that we can run more coal down here. Alright, so now that we got the first of our coal generators built, you can see I've already started on the foundation here to make another 4 on this side. The next thing is to send this power
So I'm assuming
back
we're gonna
up
have to go
to
up
our
there,
hub and our
probably.
factory. So, over here on the left hand side, there is a convenient little sloped ramp that goes out of this lagoon and back up. So what we'll do is we're just going to run power up through there. So as you make your way back to the factory, just run some cables and poles along with you all the way up until we get up there. Also, as you're making your way back out of the lagoon up this little area here, there is going to be a blue slug right here on the side. That is easy pickings. Alright, and then once you finish connecting all your cable work back down here to our main hub, then you should be good to go. We now have an automated process for power that we don't really have to...
That is a blue slug. Oh, I see. It's just really far up there. Okay. Now we're gonna try to make the wires as long as we possibly can. The slug's right here. I missed it actually. Don't want to miss that. Now we get back to base. I'm gonna probably go through all of our excess wires, see what we don't need, and see what we do need. So. Yes. But we are producing 600. It's very nice.
touch except to add more power. Alright guys, I present to you 600 megawatts of power using 8 total coal generators and 4 total water extractors. This is a pretty good build in my opinion. I think this is a great starter right here. we should have enough power to kind of continue on for a little bit and build some more stuff in our mega factory. We are going to try to cut down on efficiency. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use overclocking and other things better, and that way we can start producing more things in a better way. Until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the build, and I hope...
So yeah, that is pretty much gonna end this episode. You hold the guy. Well, I'm assuming you hold him. You probably hold him. So that's gonna end it. Yeah, that is going to end this video here. I'm actually gonna real quick see how many tickets are on here. One. I'm not getting as many as I would wish I was getting, but hey, not that big a deal. In my coffee cup. Can I take these coupons? But still, yeah. So that's probably gonna end today's video. I'm actually gonna head up here real quick. Restock my resources. Now, I always think it's a good idea to carry like 3 stacks of each item with you. At least for stacks that, especially for the ones that hold 400. If they don't have 400, 3. And I think we're actually gonna take 4 of the plates. Yeah, it's actually no. I just put one back. I just put one back. I don't even know if we have the inventory space. Honestly, we're just gonna take this one. Oop. What else do we need? Copper seating, I'm not gonna be worried about. Boom. And now we just need reinforced plates, which are right here. I don't have a lot, so I can only take 2 stacks of the reinforced iron plates. That is the annoying thing, since we're not producing extra iron plates right now. But, middle. So white can be, okay, I have a little plan, because I do need iron plates, so we're just gonna come here. You can do this yourself. I'm doing this. You didn't tell me to do it, but taking that third one that's down there. And we're gonna be going up here. Since these ones are still putting stuff in there. So I want everything going into overflow, pretty much. We're just gonna... Now, I'm only doing this because we do still need iron plates. And this is probably the best way to get them. Because, you know... what's up with this? Waiting on screws. Whoa, this don't have any production, so they gotta get made. But other than that, you know. Actually, how many rotors do we have? I was annoyed I had to get extra rotors, but if so, that's our smart plating. And this one eventually. Oh no, because we already have a box. Other than that, actually, I didn't think about it. These guys probably still have some reinforced plates in them. And they're not going into these anymore, so I'll just take those. I'll leave those in there, because I don't need them. I have almost 3 stacks of every item. I just don't have 3 stacks of concrete. 3 stacks of, I don't need 3 stacks of solid biofuel. Only thing I'm not gonna have 3 stacks on right now is gonna be Wodos. Might actually have enough concrete. Other than that, Wodos and what is it? The Petroleum. While. So actually, I'm gonna go get some because I think we should have some in storage. So I'm gonna go pick some up. Quick while. Forgot the name of it. Camille. No. I hate it when I fall down there. And it seems to happen quite a lot. But, and then I'm gonna get working on the next episode, which is gonna be slug hunting and stuff. Let us go upstairs to the storage units. This is 1 extra, so it's gonna do this. Since we don't need a bunch of quick wire downstairs. Unfortunately, I can't do it with these ones up that are up here. Because even if you could, it doesn't go out far enough. You can't actually do it how I have it down here, with especially what's in each box. Quite useful. I mean, I could modify it and make it go out an extra one. I could do that, right? Yeah, I could. Maybe I'll do that eventually. But for now, it's not that big of a deal. So I only have 3 boxes upstairs, and yeah, well, actually, I only have 2. Because technically, I'm using this one as well. But yeah. Concrete. Okay, yeah. I gotta go. Concrete. 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 Lots. I just got like propelled. 2 stacks of concrete. Okay. So, that's probably gonna end this video here. If you guys liked it, remember to leave a like and subscribe. For some reason, this went into like 0 points a minute. I guess is this nothing going to overflow? I mean, yeah, whatever. Apart from that, I'm gonna say the next thing after this. I don't know what we're gonna get. Either it's gonna be vehicular transports, or it's gonna be basic speed production. It could be improved melee combat. It's gonna be so nice. I could actually unlock it, but we'll wait. And then for tier 4, we'll get the freaking hyper tubes. Literally, they went to 5, but no, not. Advanced steel production, logistics tier 3, fixed blueprints. That could be really good. But hyper tubes, something very nice. But yeah. I don't know. But yep, that's gonna end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and remember to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys later.